welcome to my channel or welcome back. My name is Kiki. So in today's video we're going to be making some southern fried cabbage. I was inspired by one of my subscribers who has also become my friend. I will put her link down in the description box so you guys can head out there and also give us some support. Yeah. Okay, so the sausages that I'm using is this. Now this does have chili, so if you decide to use this and you don't like chili, use the one that doesn't have chili, or if you do like chili you can use the super chili and not mild. You can use any kind of sausages, whatever you like. That's just what I'm using. And you're going to need some onions. So I'm using white onions because white onions do not show in your cabbage once they have cooled down, so that's why. There's a little bit of garlic. I love garlic, but I'm not a fan of garlic in my cabbage, so I'm using a little bit. You can also use ginger if you like the combination of both in your cabbage. I have some yellow capsicums and some red capsicum. And for your cabbage, that's how I chopped up my cabbage. You can chop it up in big chunks. It doesn't matter how you chop it up, it's still gonna cook and shrink. I prefer to just chop up my cabbage in that way because that's how I do it regardless. And you do not want to, like I showed you guys, you do not want to chop too close to the cord because that's going to make your cabbage bitter. So chop the cord out ahead of time, or if you're used to chopping up cabbage, just make sure you have enough space between your cord and your cabbage. You're going to need your bacon, and I've already cooked my sausage in the air fryer like you guys saw. So you can cook them in your onions, or you can cook them the way I did. It really doesn't matter. I prefer to cook them whole than chop them up because it's less messier for me to chop up sausage when it's cooked because it's solid. I don't know if you get me, but yeah. And then for me, the only spice I'm going to be putting in my cabbage is chicken bouillon. That's it. That's the only spice I like in my cabbage. If you do not have chicken bouillon, you can get this. You can put garlic powder, smoked paprika, and black pepper. It doesn't have to be smoked, it can be any. So you can substitute this for this. I'm not going to be adding this because the only thing I need is this. And if you don't like spices, just do away with all the spices and just put salt. So I'm not going to be putting salt in my food because this does have salt, because you know, anything that has bacon is still going to taste good regardless. All right, let's get to it. So guys, if you've not yet subscribed yet, please kindly do consider subscription. Hit the notification bell so that you can get notified anytime I upload a new video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you are a returning subscriber, asante sana. You are my sweetheart, you're my darling. I don't take it for granted that you're subscribed to my channel. And guys, I decided to add one more capsicum because I had a lot of cabbage just for color. You can add any color of capsicum that you want, or you can skip it all together and just keep to the original. I just added because I had a lot of cabbage. And guys, you also want to keep it in mind that cabbage has a lot of water in it. So if you do not want any water in your cabbage, or you don't want it to have some sort of soup or some residue, you can cook it with the lid open under medium heat. Just keep checking on it so that it doesn't burn. Also taste your cabbage in between the cooking, so that to make sure that your spices or your food is tasting the way you want it to taste. So yeah, mine has a little bit of liquid, a little bit of soup. I don't mind it, so that's just a personal preference. So guys, we have come to almost the end of the video, and if you've stuck it out till now, thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you're a returning subscriber, asante sana, thank you so much. You're my sweetheart, you're my darling. If you're not yet subscribed, I hope you will consider subscription after watching this and join the Kiki gang, okay? So guys, I guess I'll see you on the next one.